Hello everyone, this is Razid Khan from LPM Public School, Gola Bazaar, and here class 8th student, we have already discussed on the structure of a cell and function. Some of the portion of this chapter is remain same, so we'll have to discuss on this topic. What are these? The nucleus. So let's discuss on nucleus. What is the nucleus? How it works? What is the functions? So here, structure of nucleus we have to draw first. Here you can see over there. This is the structure . This is what about the covering of the nucleus, that is called the nuclear envelope, in which there is numerous number of chromatin fibers are there in. This is chromatin fibers, and which in the there is a structure rounded circular, which is called as a nucleolus, and from its body there is a structure present can see this is the structure of the endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum over there. This is the some of them are have a number of chromosomes. That is the chromosomes present on it. This it is a rough no such type of structure, so that one is called this and this one called as RER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, and that one, that is SER, is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Here is nucleolus present. Nucleolus present. There are nuclear pore. This one is called nuclear pore, and the complete is called as nuclear envelope, and the material present inside this present inside this one is called nucleoplasm. This is called nucleoplasm. And chromatin fibers, these are what? Chromatin fibers. So you could see this is all about that the nucleus. In a circular region, or you can say in a spherical ground or in a spherical structure, it is found double membranous structure which is called as an envelope, that is found on nucleus, so it was called as a nuclear envelope. Here is some space between these nuclear envelope, which is gap or space between them. This one is called a pore. This pore is called as it is present on the nucleus, so it is called as a nuclear pore. This is nuclear pore, and we have to see there is a endoplasmic reticulum. You can see endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum it is, which have the ribosomes on their sides, and they are making appearance as a rough. So this one is called as a rough endoplasmic reticulum, that is RER. This one is called RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Why? Because there is a number of a protein attached to this. These are the ribosomes. These ribosomes are responsible for synthesize the proteins, and here is no such type of granules or might be ribosome over there. So this one is a smooth, and that is responsible for synthesis of fats or secretion of fats. So this is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, is also called as a SER, that is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Here you can see this one is gap is called pore. So it is found in nucleus, so it is called as a nuclear pore. Nuclear pore, through which all the substance, which is the cell sap, move from the cytoplasm to the nucleoplasm. This is the nucleoplasm, and through which this is transported. This is the whole space by which the pore present in it, by which the nuclear substance, cytoplasm or the nucleoplasm move from the cytoplasm towards the nucleoplasm, the cell cell. And now we have to see nuclear pore, nuclear envelope, endoplasmic reticulum. This one is the chromatin fibers. The pink one is called as a chromatin fiber. This chromatin fiber is a very important for the transporting of the genetic or inheritatory material from one generation to another generation. Here is a nucleolus. You can see over there a nucleus, round, small spherical structure found in the cell or in the nucleus, that is called as a nucleolus. This nucleolus is responsible for what? For making cell division. You can see it is a dense regular body present inside the cell surroundings. ये cell के अंदर present रहता है, which is dense, regular and found surrounded by the cytoplasm, and this can be surrounded by the cytoplasm. And this one is called as a control unit of the cell. Why? Because it is called as a control unit, as our body controlled by our brain. So this one is also controlled up by the nucleus. Nucleus is called as the control unit of the cell. This can control all the activities, or the operations, or the functions performed by it. Now next one is the cell have the nucleus that control all the activities of the cell. It is present in plant as well as the animal cell. These are present in both cases, and this cannot be seen by our naked eye. It can be observed by electron microscopes. You can see there are the different type of structure over there. Membrane, that is nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nuclear core, nuclear envelope, nucleolus, and chromosomes. Chromosomes are found in case of a dense, regular, thread-like structure. Fibers are called chromatin fiber, by which the chromosomes is observed or manufactured. The fluid present in the body, it is called the nucleoplasm. The fluid, the cells are present. The nucleoplasm is surrounded by the double layered membrane. This is the double layered membrane. Which one? Called as a nuclear membrane. This is what? Nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. This is in the double layered structure. This one is in the double layered structure. And which separate from the cytoplasm. It broken the certain places. Where there is a gap. That one is called as a nuclear core. And through which the nucleus keeps its link with the cytoplasm, and through which I have already told you about, it can be linked between them. The number of a chromosome is specific. There are the thread-like structure which is called as a chromatin fiber, that by which the chromosomes is absorbed. The chromosomes is what? The number of a chromosome is specific for everyone, every individual. The chromosomes can only be seen with the help of when the cell divides. They are of hereditary characteristics. They can be transferred the hereditary genetic. They are the genetic material of the cell. It is called, chromosomes are called the genetic material of the cell that can transfer the genetic information or inheritance from the one generation to another generations. The genes, they are the set of the genetic material of the cell. They are the set of the genetic material, like chromosomes are the set of a genetic material. This can carries, it can control the transfer of heredity of the material. Gene is a unit of what? Gene is a unit of inheritance in the living organism. It is coded message which brings in the similarly way between one generation to another generation, as is passed from the parents to their belongings. What are the main functions of the nucleus? The main function of the nucleus is to control the all functions. First one is control all the functions of the cells, and next one is it contains all the metabolic activities inside the cell. All the metabolic activities inside the cell. It is responsible for cell division. This is also responsible for cell division, and you could see next one, it is responsible for transmission of hereditary characteristics from one generation to another generation of the cell. These are all the important characteristics or the functions of the nucleus. Here you can say now the Centrosomes. Centrosome is what? Centrosome is a granular spherical small structure in which when the cell division found, centrioles are found in when there is a cell divisions happening. It is only present in animal cell. So there is a structure called a centrosome which is found in only the animal cell, and this one is important for the cell division. At the time of a cell division, it can be seen in the form of a centrioles. Now the cells are categorized into the two categories. The first one is prokaryotic cell, and next one is eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic and prokaryotic cell. In this type, you can see the prokaryotic cell are the such type of a cell that can be found only in case of definite organism. Like pro means what? Pro means prominent. Prominent, that means in a older. And karyotic means karyotic. It is karyons, the Greek word by which it can be made. Karyon. Karyon, that means nucleus. So the organism that can have the prominent type of a nucleus, that is not a well-defined nucleus. This is the old type of a nucleus. This is not the well-defined of a nucleus. So we can say the organism in which the nucleus is not well-defined, that is called prokaryotic cell. What are those cells? These are the what are the organism on which it can be obtained? The bacteria and the viruses. The viruses and bacteria. Bacteria and cyanobacteria. That is a blue-green algae. It is found in case of a blue-green algae, and in case of bacteria. Bacteria and blue-green algae, this can be found as a prokaryotic. And eukaryotic cell is what? U defines as, U means true, and karyons, already I have told you about karyons means nucleus. So here is a well-defined nucleus found in case of what? In case of a eukaryotic cell. We can say this type of a cell is obtained in organism that have the well-defined nucleus in it. Or you can say the eukaryotic cell is only found where there is a well-defined nucleus is found in a particular type of organism. So the cell which is obtained in a well-defined manner, that is called as a eukaryotic cell, and the cell which is found in a not well-defined manner, that is they might be prominent type, so that one is called as a prokaryotic cell. So this is all about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Okay, what are the example of eukaryotes or eukaryotic cell? All the organisms, including to the human being, the most plant and animals have found a well-defined nucleus in it, so that is called as a eukaryotic cell. And only in case of a bacteria and blue-green algae, that is a cyanobacteria, that are found such type of a cell as a prokaryotic cell. Since this is all about the chapter, the portion. Into the next video we will continue. For those, watch the videos, and if you have any doubt, queries, so write comment in the comment box.